When companies transition from a regional to a global business model, bonus plan structures need to be realigned. Here to share how best to do this is B Glawe, Director of Global Compensation at Rockwell Automation, headquartered in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome, Lori.
Thank you.
Lori, at the 2010 Total Rewards Conference, your presentation was titled From 100 to 1, Creating a Global Annual Bonus Program. What does 100 to 1 exactly mean?
100 to 1 is the transformation that we made at Rockwell Automation, where we went from 100 annual bonus plan structures to one common global framework.
And what was the rationale for such a major change?
Well, there were really two different reasons to change. One that you mentioned is that we moved over a period of years from a regional management structure to a global structure. And not only were our management employees looking for global consensus and consistency, but our customers were demanding it as well. Secondly, the economic crisis really highlighted for us the differences between these annual bonus plans and made us realize that there was differences, and we started to look at the affordability of these plans based on the business results we were getting.
So once the decision was made to change, how did you know what to change to?
We had to go back to our philosophy. What was our philosophy around annual bonus plans? And at Rockwell Automation, our philosophy is that annual bonus plans are designed to reward employees for business success. Over the years, these 100 plans had really gotten away from that. Secondly, we had to have an objective of being very focused and concise. We had 6 months to make this change, so we had to focus on the most important aspects.
What were the most common employee concerns about the new program?
Well, there were lots of concerns. This plan actually affects about 12,000 employees. So as we moved to a global framework, of course the measures became global and much broader. And we needed to spend a lot of time working with employees and helping them understand that line of sight that got much more distant for them. And they needed to be able to align what they were doing on a day-to-day basis in their roles to how they could affect those measures.
What were some of the biggest implementation challenges?
The implementation challenges were many, but I think the most important one was really understanding what we had to start with. You know, when I said we had 100 plans, we actually had many more. And even though we thought we knew what we were moving from to, all along the way we would find nuances, new plans, or things we didn't fully understand about our current structure. That was the most difficult thing, to move to a new structure.
One final question, Lori. What would you do differently if you had to do it all over again?
Well, I'd spend a lot more time understanding the plans and helping employees work through the change. Again, we had 6 months to do this, which was really short. And even through this process, we realized that we had inconsistencies. For example, working even in a global compensation team, halfway through this design, we realized we weren't even using the same terminology. When I said target, it meant something different to someone from another culture or country. When I said threshold, there wasn't a common understanding of what that really means. So working through those issues would have been helpful to get to our final product.
Thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us.
You're welcome.
For World at Work, I'm Marsha Rhodes.